Hi Capricorn, this is Rebecca from Being Human Tarot. I'm here with your July 2018 forecast. And I've already shuffled the cards because I'm kind of a tragically awkward shuffler and it's better for me to do it off camera. I have them in front of me. You can't see them spread out, but I'll try to flip around at the end and give a view of that so that you can actually see them all together once we're finished. So, to start off, I did a 5-card spread with the first card being where you are, the second card being your task for the month, your third card being your difficulties, your fourth card being your strengths, and then the final card, your fifth card being your goal for the month. So, we're starting off with where you are, which you have the 3 of Wands. Great card. So you're really just... You're at a place, you're at a planning stage, for sure. I mean, you've got also, this is another thing you'll see once I pan out at the end to show you all of the spread together, but you've got a lot of beautiful yellow cards, which is just a great energy. But, so right now, for January, you're kind of looking out, you're ready to make plans, you're feeling creative, you're feeling passionate, but you haven't kind of stepped into the next place yet. And if you hear chirps, that's Perchik, that's my parrot. So you're in a beautiful place of planning and being very close to actually moving past the planning, but right now, this is where you are currently, so we're going to say like the beginning of July. So your task at hand is the 9 of Cups, which is, sorry, I might be holding that off camera, which is, okay, I mean, like, is it so bad? Does it look really challenging or taxing to be this dude with 9 cups? You know, he's just sitting back, enjoying life, taking it easy. And so I think the message here is really just that this month is not the month to push yourself hard. Which isn't to say that you shouldn't be, you know, pursuing things and getting things done and starting new processes, but it's also, it's a month where it's okay to take it a little bit lighter. It's okay to not push yourself so much. It's okay to go out with friends, to have drinks, you know, depending on what your relationship with drinking is. But it's also, you know, regardless, you don't want to do it in excess. So it's sort of like, maybe that's the actual challenge is maybe not quite the right word, but your task for this month is maybe to find the balance between being like the best version of this man without kind of, or this person, it doesn't matter if it's a man or woman, without overdoing it. So that's the task at hand. Your difficulty is the Page of Pentacles. And for this I see, so like you're starting off the month presently, 3 of Wands, right? You're looking at, you're making plans, you're envisioning things, you're also having a good time, but your difficulty is maybe just getting started on whatever it is that you need to get done this month, or that you want to get done this month, and that could be anything. It's very broad, right? Because I'm reading for the signs, I mean, all of these forecasts like just are inherently broad, and will not resonate with everyone, so that's totally fine. But it's really just, sometimes the hardest thing is just taking that first step, right? So whatever you're planning for, if it's going on a trip or starting a new creative project or looking for a new job, any of those things, there's that overused phrase like a journey of 1,000 miles starts with 1 step. So I feel like that's kind of like why this is the difficulty here, because the Page of Pentacles, because Pentacles is Earth sign, right? It's just about getting shit done. And he is sort of taking a first step here, if you look carefully. But it can be hard just to get up to that first step, even if the first step is a baby step. Sometimes we're just so psychologically wound up in oh, I have to do that, like I'm planning that, but then actually having to do it can be like so like infinitely harder, even if it's actually not that hard, because we can hold ourselves back in that way. So your challenge for this month is to plow forward, take a baby step, you know, pick up the pencil, open the laptop, pick up your phone, whatever it is that you need to get where you want to be going. It's hot in my apartment. It's June. However, your strength for this month is temperance, which is a beautiful strength. This is the only major you have in your reading, which is pretty positive because it's kind of an indication that regardless of all of the things that are going on with you for July, you have temperance on your side, who is honestly, you know, much like, I know it's not a cups card, but she does have the 2 cups there, and I don't know, there's a similar energy, right? Different energy, but similar energy. And I think she's just kind of, you know, there's a bright sun in the background. Like, your strength is that your positivity and you're chill and you're not stressed about this. You don't feel like you have to make immediate action, right? Same with your task of like not moving too quickly. You've got some time. There's no rush. Like, yes, you don't want to sit forever, like not getting things done because you're holding yourself back unnecessarily, but you also have sort of a beautiful pace and mindset for once you do get started. It's going to be an easy flow. It truly will. And so for your goal for the month is the 7 of Cups. So ultimately, it's kind of like you're working through all these things about like what you need to get started on for the month, and you know, how to go about the month, and then how to like just push through getting started. And ultimately, you end up with the goal of choosing between all of the options that you've then laid out, right? You start actually doing some of the work of the planning, and then you have to decide, what exactly is it that I've decided I want to move forward with now? So if you're looking for a job, and you've done the work where you start moving forward with the jobs, and then it's like, well, how am I going to narrow down my search? What are the qualifications? How am I picking? So it's really just choosing the things that you need for your life, like all of these like great possibilities. That's kind of funny to look at, if you look at them up close, what's actually in the cups. Some of them are kind of strange, but I think that they're intended to all be sort of these like wonderful dreamy manifestations of things that we could have, and the guy is sort of overwhelmed by them all, and so your goal is to do the groundwork to get to this position where you're like, now I know I need to pick one of these things and I'm going to move forward, and then that'll likely be your August challenge, or at least the situation you'll be in August after picking what it is that you want to move forward with, and no matter what area in your life that is. So that is it for your July 2018 reading, Capricorn. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, and then if you hit the bell icon next to subscribe, you'll get notified as soon as I post a new video for the next month, and I post before the 1st of every month so that you'll have plenty of time to anticipate what's ahead for you. Okay, great. And now I'm going to attempt to pause this and pan to the actual cards so you can take a look at them. All right. Until next month. Bye. So there you can see the full layout. Oops, there we go, Page of Pentacles.